tripod. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Hello, can you see me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me, see me? I think you can see me. Hear me. So my lighting is weird. My regular tripod, see, no, don't do that. Don't move. My regular tripod like fell apart in my hands. So I have it on this tripod, which I'm hoping will totally work. I think the lighting is like very, very fancy lighting. But you can see me, and the main thing is, can you see this bowl? Can you see this bowl? Because this is all about this bowl. It's, as they say, a one-bowl meal. It's a one-bowl meal. Hi. So we are making meatloaf, and the cat just ran in. Hi, Roswell. Roswell just came in and said, What? What are we doing? What? Come here. No, come here. Oh, come here. Say hi. Okay, going away now. Come here. All right, I'm going here. Yeah. Okay, guys. Here. Great. Okay. Swear. So, it's a one bowl thing. So we're making turkey meatloaf. Look at that. Good day to you, sunshine. Good day to you. So, meatloaf. But I don't like meatloaf. Wait, what? No, I didn't like meatloaf. Past tense. When I was a kid, and I would be served meatloaf, like just beef stuff, people didn't always put things in it. They didn't make it very spicy. It was bland, had a weird texture, it was a little too moist. And I was like, I didn't like it. I just didn't. I did not care for it. I didn't like it at all. Could not get into the meatloaf thing. And then as an adult, I started going, oh wait, you can put different stuff in it. So I have a turkey meatloaf. First, I don't like the red meat. I do the turkey, the ground turkey. I do this here. Look, this is Jennie-O ground turkey. It's great. 1 pound Jennie-O turkey. Love it. And what I figured out is I like turkey meatballs when I do the ground turkey meatballs. I love those. So what if I did the stuff that I like in meatballs? Meatloaf. Can't that happen? Can't that be a thing? Yes, it can. So I did that, and I went, wait, this is freaking delicious. So I now have a meatloaf recipe that even I will eat. So if you have people, you yourself or your friends who go, meatloaf, try this, and maybe they will like it. So there you go. So the first thing we do, wait, spices. Do we need spices? We need more spices here. I did need to get out the spices. Not too many. See, what I did was, I was fooling around with this, and I made some the other night, and I totally, it was like too much. It was so too much, and it was craziness. And I was like, wow, that was too, it was too spicy. I said it was too spicy. Now, Bob, on the other hand, said, that's not too spicy, it's great. Fresh basil, we have a little fresh basil from the garden. We're putting a little of that in there. He thought it was great. I said yes, but normal people spicy. So we changed down to normal people spicy. So I adjusted some ingredients. Yeah. So the first thing we do, super easy, open the packet of meat. And if you like beef, lamb, I don't care. Go ahead. If you like beef, meat, lamb, whatever, go ahead. I know people who grind up sausage and put it in their meatloaf. I guess you could do that. So if you like that sort of thing, go right ahead. This goes in here. It's always that disgusting paper thing. So we have this. See? Meat. This is 1 pound. So, I love meatloaf. This is the other people that love meatloaf. So there you go. You will be thrilled. You will love this. Now, the first thing I'm going to chop up some of this here basil. Do. Choppy. This is not very professional. I'm just kind of hacking it up a little bit here. But I'm going to take a little bit of freshy basil. That's great. Terrific. If you grow herbs, if you happen to have fresh herbs, it's a great time to use them. It makes it taste very good. I am going to put oregano. Notice I'm just la, randomly, doing some stuff right now. Here's where I got a little psycho the other night. 21 seasoning, Trader Joe's 21 seasoning. So I love Trader Joe's 21 seasoning, so it's a little spicy. And I went a little crazy. That's enough! It's stop me. So, because otherwise, it's like the whole cinnamon chicken episode all over again. I also like the little, the peppers, the red pepper, but again, look, enough. And that's the thing, I have to be reminded to stop because I get out of control with the hot, spicy things. Now, here's the key ingredient. Why does my meatloaf taste good? Here's the trick. What? We're Worcestershire. Nobody knows that. Worcester. British people often just say Worcester sauce, Worcestershire sauce, or Worcestershire sauce. However you say it or don't say it. Lee and Parents, people often say the brand because, like, they can't say the thing. Doesn't matter if you can pronounce it, read it, or whatever. Put it in everything. It is the best. It's delicious, and you just put a tiny bit. You put it in soups, you put it in stews, you put it in burgers. It's so good. So, what we're going to do, what did I do? I got out spoons, official, actual, real live measuring spoons for this, just in case. I'm actually going to measure, although I normally don't, that I'm seriously putting 3 tablespoons in this. I might need to add more. Okay, almost 4. There, stop me before I kill again. Okay, so we put a lot of this in. Why? Because it has this marvelous effect, especially on ground turkey. Gives it a savory taste. Sometimes when I'm making meatballs or something with ground turkey, stroganoff, for instance, you my stroganoff recipe. I did turkey. When you add it makes it brown and it makes it dark and gives a savory flavor. It's almost like beef. It gives it a flavor where it's more meaty meat. If you want that meaty meat flavor in your ground turkey, it really just does wonders. So you want to get that mixed in. Now here's where it gets exciting. Why is it? Look, onions. Some people put a lot of onions in. I put a little onion in. I probably haven't chopped these up small enough, but I'm going to put them in anyway. Not very much. We've only got a pound of meat here, just a pound. This is a 1/4 cup. Little baby tiny cup. Little baby tiny 1/4 cup. There, that's enough. That's it. That's all that needs. It does not need a lot. It's a little tiny bit of onion. However, we have garlic. Now, I took whole cloves of garlic. You can buy, wow, my eyes just watered opening the lid. It says crushed garlic. You can buy garlic in the store, in a jar, crushed, minced, whatever. Go ahead, do that. I got some whole cloves of garlic and crushed them and made this. Wow! You know you want to get close to this, you will hurt yourself. So, but we're going to put in, I'm going to put in like a teaspoon. That's a lot. So I'm going to stop there. Bob would say, put in like another couple of those, it'll be fine. So, but we're going to stop. And we're going to add in and then mix into meat. Mixing. Notice I haven't used my hands yet. I will. They're clean. I'm going to make. So, now what happens? Well, now is where we talk about getting it into a loaf shape. So we need the dry stuff. Now, breadcrumbs. Yes, we put breadcrumbs in it. There are Italian style and there's plain. Italian style, plain. Italian style, plain. Oh yeah, Bob would put more garlic than that, but let's start. Now, the Italian style are awesome because it's already full of, well, Italian spices. What's this got? I can almost read that. Wow, look at that. It has parsley and garlic powder and onion powder and oregano and caraway and things. So it's good. And I like Progresso, but they put like high fructose corn syrup. So these are actually pretty good, still brand. I do half and half because it gets a little spicy, salty. So I do half and half. So it works out to like a cup. We don't want too much. We're going to the half a cup. So I'm going to put a half a cup of the not terribly, is this the Italian? This is the Italian. Oh, that smells great. This is the Italian. Boop. Thanks. I'm going to put that in. Put it out of the way. There we go. And I'm going to put a half a thing of the plain. It depends how spicy do you like it? Do you like it plain? Do you like it spicy? There you go. Half each. So it's just 1 cup, but it's like halfies each. I say, since we are making this Italian style, what this needs is Parmesan cheese. Not a lot. I'm going to put in, again, with a spoon. Not quite, a tablespoon, maybe, not quite. There. You can put more. Hell, you put shredded cheese in here and do a whole thing with cheese. Now, I'm going to get really weird and do a little oatmeal. Some people put, do you put oatmeal? Do you put oatmeal in your meal? I recently tried putting a little oatmeal in it. Trader Joe's, really good oatmeal. And it worked. So I'm going to put, not a lot. We're really kind of down to that 1/4 cup thing. A little bit of oatmeal. It gives it an interesting texture. Yeah. Smashy, 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 smashy. Mixy, mixy. Mix, 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 mix. Now that's going to be really dry, right? This is where we get the hands. We're going to get the hands in. Wash your hands. I'm going to just wash them again, just to be like that. I'm going to be super clean. Very clean. I'm going to wash them again, because like I touch the stove, I touch things. And in this day and age of COVID and monkeypox and Lord knows what else, and yeah, wash your hands. Wash your hands. When you're going to touch food, you gotta wash your hands. So we are going to do a little mix and mix it with the hands thing here. Mix the hand in the thing with the mix and mix it. So we're mixing it using it. Now you see, now that's better. It's not so dry. The moisture is in there. It's just getting in and moisturizing the breadcrumbs. But we do yet another thing, because we want this to be not too dry. That's the trick. With the meatballs, with the meatloaf, how do you make it not too dry, not too damp, not too moist, but not too dry? Olive oil. Now, towel. There you go. I'm right back in the kitchen. La, 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 la. Making a mess. Okay. Now, olive oil. Couple of tablespoons. I'm going to do not too much. One is good. 2 is better. Is 3? 3. I'm going to stop because it's too much. It's all too much. Because remember, we got the Worcestershire sauce in there. Now, egg. This is controversial. Several people go, and the egg? Some people, because they want a certain texture and firmness, will indeed put an egg in there, making the whole thing really stick together. I don't like them. Yeah, I like eggs. Okay. I don't like eggs in my meatloaf. I don't put eggs in my meatloaf. What? As you can see, this is still quite firm. Who's screaming in all caps? Happy birthday! I don't know what that was. So I use both oatmeal and breadcrumbs, and I use the olive oil. Right away, it is squishing through my fingers. What a mess. But it's great. It's becoming very squishy and a little olive oily, giving it a marvelous texture, full-bodied, yet moist. And the spices. You can add more spices. I can smell the garlic, though. It's perfect. Now, what do we do? Do we put this in a pan? No. What? No. Why do we not put this in a pan? Smashing the place up. I put this in a pan in one of my experimental ones. I was just going, thank you for knowing. I don't like the eggs. I don't like the eggs. I've done it with the eggs. I've even done the turkey stuffing where you put in the eggs and make it firm. No. So, taking the thing here, we don't use the loaf pan. I did the loaf pan. It kept it great. It was too moist. That's part of like not liking meatloaf thing. It was too wet. So, what we're going to do, this is a cookie sheet covered in foil. And that looked really big because the camera's so weird. It's a giant cookie sheet. It's a totally normal size cookie sheet. If I back up, you can see there's a normal size cookie sheet. So, normal size cookie sheet. And we're going to put a little of our famous olive oil on the cookie sheet. Just a lot. By the way, you're heating up the oven about now? Yes, the oven is on. It's at 400 degrees, which is really hot. Smear. But we want it hot for this because we got to get a little crust on this thing. So now I'm going to smush it up. I have a giant meatball. You make a giant meatball. But then we're going to go, boom, on the thing. You see it? Good. And we're going to go squishy, and we're going to make a loaf right here on the thing. Look at that. Squish it together. Not too big. Squish it down, flat, square. Oh my God, I did it. Look at that. The loaf looks really big here. I'll go to that one. There we go. It is a loaf. Now what? Well, the oven's very, very hot. I have heated up this. It's organic. It's tomato sauce. This is organic tomato sauce. It's fabulous. I am going to put this tomato sauce, just a little, smear on it. Yeah. Look at that. Paint it with a little tomato sauce. Yes. Oh, that's going to be, so you get a little tomato crusty thing going on. And we're going to stick this thing in the oven. we're going to put this in the oven. Now, put it 400. What I found is I put it for like 400 degrees, and then after like 20 minutes, I took it out, lowered the temperature a little, and made a little tent of foil, and I put like more sauce on it, and then I left it the heck alone for like half an hour. It's like 50 minutes. You can cook this stuff like forever. It's like, does it ever get done? It's fabulous. You want it to cook for a long time. Then it firms up. It gets a crust on the outside. The flavors, but yes. So I'm now sticking this in the oven. But wait, is there a done one hiding in here? Did that happen? Could be. So this is now going in the oven at 400 degrees for a really long time. Like, I don't know, like I said, 20 minutes and check it. Then we put more tomato sauce on and make a little tent of foil in. But what's this? Oh, we're not going to wait 50 minutes because, oh, look, there appears to be a meatloaf here. Now, how do we eat this meatloaf? Well, first thing, we heat up this pasta that I have in the microwave. What? Yes. So, of course, do I have pasta in the microwave? I do. And I have a bowl, and I have a fork, and I have more tomato sauce. Because, like I said, it's town stuff. This is very hot. Now, I'm going to take the sharp knife. Now, carve. Look at that. It's firm. It is firm. It's not falling apart. Look at that. Look at that. A hunk of that right there. Get in there. It is firm. It is solid. It has a Now, see, Jeff's saying about the Pepperidge Farm beef gravy. Absolutely. You can use a beef thing, like a rich beef bouillon, and make a gravy, or use a gravy, and people do a beef gravy. See, but that's the one I don't like. That's the one where I went, I like it Italian. I like it to be tomatoey, spicy, and taste like garlic and basil and tomatoes and Parmesan. I like it to taste like that. Marie says she puts holes in it and pours tomato soup. Absolutely, you can do that. Look at that. That's very nice. It is firm. It is firm. I am heating up my pasta, and I'm heating up my sauce. Look at that. Saucy. Now, I'm going to take a bite right now. Let's see here. Okay, first of all, the smell, the garlic, the stuff. It doesn't have that icky, sicky, poo, bland, moist taste. First of all, it's spicy. I'm getting garlic and onions and basil and Italian spices. I feel like I'm in Italian. I feel like I get a bite of lasagna or meatballs. It's spicy. Where's my pasta? Get in here, little devils. Get out. Hot. And so it's nice and hot and spicy, which I dig. And it's not that gooey, just wet thing. It even has a crust. A tomatoey, crunchy crust on the outside. I could eat this all day. This is not meatloaf. This is not meatloaf. I hate meatloaf. I would eat this. Now, I'm going to get crazy here because wagon wheels. Did you ever have a wagon wheel pasta when you were a kid? I love wagon wheels. I've been looking all over for wagon wheels. I couldn't find them. Do you know I had to order these online? Every store I went to, they have no wagon wheels. There's a conspiracy. Okay, it's supply lines. I think there's an anti-wagon wheel conspiracy of some kind because I couldn't get any wagon wheels. So now I have wagon wheels. And we have tomato sauce. We put this here. Tomato sauce, a little bit on the thing, on the wagon wheels, and some more on the meatloaf. It's very, okay, first of all, it's like boiling hot between the sauce and the pasta. So. Ha 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 ha. Oh, this is so nom nom nom. Oh my God, that is so good. It's all tomatoey, but not sweet tomatoey like tomato soup, like sharp Italian spicy tomato with garlic and onions and basil and oregano. Oh, and that Worcestershire sauce, which makes it all rich. Oh yeah, there's enough garlic in there. Like I said, I'm crazy. I would make it. The one I made the other night was so spicy, it was like Thai food. Now, you can make this different flavors. Because everyone's going, oh, I make it with this, I make it with that. Yeah, you can mix it up. I'm thinking of making a Thai Thai flavored one, really hot, with peppers and like Thai spices, like some basil and cilantro and hot peppers and like a soy saucy thing, like sort of Asian Thai fusion meatloaf. Like what would that be like? So I'm probably gonna make that sometime. But this is amazing. It's basically, as I said, it's more like a meatball, but it's in a loaf form. It's not that icky, sicky, poo, wet, bland stuff. It is lovely, spicy Italian meatloaf. And you can slice it. It's firm, so you can make sandwiches. Yes, you can make big meatloaf sandwiches swathed in tomato sauce. I'm totally doing that. This is great. This is perfect. Oh, yeah, mushrooms. Mushrooms are good. So there you are. This is how you make meatloaf for people who hate meatloaf. If you want an Italian meatball flavored meatloaf, this is how you do it, and it's freaking amazing. But you got to bake it a long time. I get in there I'm just leaving it. I'm just leaving it in there for like almost an hour, and I'll add more sauce and stuff. But that gets that crust on it, and then it doesn't get too icky moist. So there you are. That's how it's done. I like it. Who's going to do the cooking? Hey, maybe you, because it's not that hard. All right, thank you, and yeah, we're reading today. Coming down the home stretch. Oh, what we got? Like 5 readings. My God, that's good. All right, I'll see you later this afternoon.